So, after using and testing the new Google Pixel 8 Pro, what are my initial thoughts? Well, first off, I believe it is a phenomenal device. This device, this Pixel 8 Pro, will basically satisfy probably about 95%, probably about 90% of, probably 9 out of 10 people, if not more. This will be suitable, not only suitable, but will do everything you could wish and more on any mobile device. And that includes iPhone and Samsung, iPhone and Android. This device will be capable of performing any tasks that you can throw at it and more, right? I've only had it for about 3 days. Been doing a bunch of testing today. Actually, was thinking about this device, and I got to run an errand, so I was like, you know what? Let me just hit record. But I knew I was going to come to this conclusion, but just wanted to use the device 100% over the last few days. And today is the first day, day 3, that I pull out my Samsung, which I'm recording on, the S23 Ultra, and do some comparison testing. The first few days were just using the Pixel and basically seeing how I like it or not, and what I like, what I don't like, pros and cons, this, that, face unlock, camera, stuff like that. But day 3, pull out the Samsung, and we start doing some testing. Now, I'm actually in the middle of editing like 3 videos right now, so stay tuned to the channel. I got a ton of stuff coming out. But what's interesting is I want your opinion on this as well. I still think, from doing some testing today, that the Samsung, and I'm talking about the S23 Ultra, right? I don't necessarily mean the S23 or the S23 Plus. I'm talking about the big kid on the block, the S23 Ultra. I still think that's a better device for people, basically content creators, and or if you don't do videos or social media, if you do a lot of business work, well, you can do that on the Pixel, but the pen comes in handy. Editing videos is better on the Samsung. But what I noticed today, and what I really need your help with, is I still think the cameras are better on the S23 Ultra. Am I crazy? I said, there's no way. I did a video test, and I was like, damn, these cameras are good on the Pixel, really good. But the S23 Ultra, I was getting better video qualities. So that's what I'm doing right now, and I'm still going through the footage and editing stuff, but I need your opinion because it's very close. It is a very, very close call. I just think the Samsung edges it out on video zoom. I believe that's where the Samsung stands out. So when you're on video and you zoom in on something, Samsung looks a little better than the new Pixel. But I will let y'all be the judge of that. But overall, like I said, that's a very, very, very minuscule, subcategory of, most people won't use, right? Or it's such a small percentage of time that you're using a device, it may not make a difference. Some people prefer Samsung, but this phone, this Pixel 8 Pro, another thing it does not have, is what you're looking at right now, portrait video mode. Now, it's got a cinematic mode, which is basically portrait mode video on the Pixel. Samsung calls it portrait video. But what this does not have is what you're looking at now, portrait selfie mode, portrait selfie video. I don't know what they call it, but basically where I'm clear and everything else around me is fuzzed out. Google, the Pixel does not have that as a mode right now. Now, will they add it in the future? Honestly, I doubt it. It's possible, but they've never had that. They've never had that feature where you can do portrait mode video from the front-facing camera. I was hoping they would add it this year. Kind of had a feeling they would not, and it is not on here. And I love recording in it because it looks phenomenal. But very, very nice phone here. Everything's very super fast, very snappy. Oh, I do want to let you know about something real quick. Hang on. I'm here to pick up this order. Just need to type in my number, J230. Okay. So, while I was recording, another one of the videos I'm editing is the solar eclipse. So the solar eclipse video, I started out inside the home where one of our windows is. Ironically, it was literally, I was looking at this morning and boom, it's right there in front of you. So I was like, well, that's cool. I can just record inside the home in air conditioning and just do record the eclipse from there. And then I was sitting there thinking and testing everything and, making sure the tripod was lined up, and in the middle of recording, I was like, you know what? I should go outside. I really should. For one thing, I'll be able to test. I forgot I was going, one of the reasons I was going to shoot the eclipse videos to kill two birds with one stone. I was going to obviously record the eclipse, but also see if I can get the Pixel to overheat in video, because the subscribers of my channel will tell you that that was a major issue for the Pixel 7 Pro. The previous generation, my Pixel 7 Pro, when shooting video, would overheat and then shut down. So I wanted to test and see if this new phone would overheat. Now, did it overheat? I don't know if I should tell y'all. I think I should let y'all see the video. But what I can tell you is that it is basically 80 degrees, 75, 78. So here's the thing that sucks. Pixel releases these phones. Look, when my Pixel 7 Pro overheated, it was in the summer. It was 103, 104 outside, which is very, very harsh on devices, especially when you're outside and then in the direct sunlight. And so I was hoping today would be warmer than usual, because I wanted to, kind of make a fair assessment, because it's not fair if somebody says, well, my Pixel 7 Pro doesn't overheat when I shoot video. And then, it's because you live in like Antarctica, right? Where it's like 30 degrees Fahrenheit. So I wanted today to be as hot as possible, just so I could push it to the limits. But when Google releases these videos, when Google releases these pixels, they release them in October, right now. So basically when the fall starts and the temperatures drop. So it's weird, because I never really experienced overheating until the temperatures warmed up. So Google releases these in October. So at the beginning of the fall, when the temperatures get lower, and then going into the winter when it gets cold, and then coming out of winter into spring, and then going into summer is towards the end of the life cycle of whatever series they have out at the moment. So I didn't even know my phone would overheat and shut down until summertime here in South Texas, where I think we had 100 days straight of over 100 degrees Fahrenheit. I mean, it's been scorching hot this year. And I want to give them the benefit of the doubt, because I know a lot of phones will overheat, but I wanted to test it. I wanted today to be hot to see if I could, basically I was going to try to get it to overheat and shut down, to push this to the limits, to see if they really fixed the thermals inside of here. I know a lot of iPhone users are probably mad at me because I keep on harping on the fact that the new iPhones overheat. Oh, There's a ton of more issues with these iPhones. I just found out. I'm going to do a separate video about that. Probably record it today. I'll try to upload it today, tomorrow, but tomorrow at the very latest. So stay tuned for that. You're definitely not going to want to miss that. But enough of the iPhone. Yeah, so I tested the thermals, or not thermals. I tested the videos, the temperatures, while shooting the eclipse in direct sunlight. It was standing on a tripod in direct sunlight for probably about an hour. It did get hot, and I will include all that information on the eclipse video. So please go check that out. If it's not posted by the time you watch this, it will be soon. I should have, like I said, I'm editing 3 videos right now, and I'll have them all out in the next day or so. But really enjoy this phone. This phone's going to be really, really good for anybody, basically. It looks like they've improved upon everything that we were telling them they needed to improve on. Hang on one second. Okay, we're back. I'll wrap this up, but there's a couple of other things real quick that I wanted to go over with my first few days of using this phone, is that the battery life has been very good. If you have this phone or you plan on getting this phone, I've been getting great battery life. I know Flossie Carter said his has not been good. Well, I watched his unboxing, was it yesterday, and little mini review, first impressions. My battery life is great. I just posted on a community post. If you're watching this, slide over to the community tab, and that's where we can post whatever stuff. But I took a screenshot and posted the screenshot of my battery life. And I know they've changed it. It used to be pretty accurate and easy to understand. Just as of a year or two ago, but they've changed it since then, so it can be misleading, but it's since my last full charge on this device, I got like 9 hours of screen on time, which is very, very good. If you're unaware, my wife, hers has been getting very, very good 7 hours of screen on time. Very good battery life. So this processor looks to be, I'm doing benchmarks. I'm doing a benchmark video right now as well. So the processor looks to be powerful, very snappy, like the 7 Pro was. However, it looks like the battery life has gotten better, and it looks like their temperature thing is under control as far as getting hot. But like I said, with the old temperatures, it's not summertime and not 100-degree weather, but it is what it is, right? So the battery life is good, and not only is the battery life good, but damn, it just feels good to hold. Like, this is, like I've said, and I know a couple of other reviewers have mentioned it as well, but it feels freaking awesome. This is probably the best feeling phone without a case, the best feeling phone I think I've ever held without a case. So now, would I use it without a case? No, but it feels great, looks great, performs great. Look, as far as the very, very best video quality, if you're concerned about that, watch my video. And that's not only the only test we're doing. We're doing a bunch of stuff. But like I said, this phone, the Pixel 8 Pro, is going to be suitable. And not only suitable, you're going to love to have it. Because, like I said, it looks awesome, it feels awesome, and it performs great. Don't really have any major issues. Of course, there's a few hiccups here and there as far as the face unlock and dim lighting. That can be fixed. Like I showed you in a previous video, they can add a screen brightness that when the face unlock is actually scanning for your face to unlock the lock screen, they can actually brighten the screen to make it easier to see your face and scan your face. So that can be fixed. There are updates that they can push to more accurately. Oh, by the way, I don't have any issues with the fingerprint sensor. The couple of times that I'd made a video saying there's no issues, and somebody said, yo, you have issues. I don't have issues. If you watch my video, the 1 or 2 times it did not read my finger is because I didn't put it on there properly. Because I was looking at my finger in the screen through the camera of my S23 Ultra. When I properly did it, looking at the phone and my thumb with my naked eye, it worked perfectly. So no issues with the fingerprint sensor. The face scanner and dim lighting can be fixed, basically. What else? Oh, the clicking. Clicking. There is a click when you shoot a video and you're zooming in from when you go to 5x, the video will click, and I'll show you. I made a special video just for that, showing you what that is. Now, that's been an issue on previous generation Pixels that I've had with Pixel set, with actually all. I don't remember that coming in on anything. I think that happened after Pixel 5. So Pixel 6, 7, and 8 series. The video, when you're shooting a video and you zoom in, it will snap into digital zoom. When it goes from optical to digital, once you pass 5x, it'll snap and things will get crystal clear. But you can see that's not a smooth transition when they switch sensors. I don't have that issue on Samsung. I don't have that issue on any phone that I've ever used. So that's like a Pixel specific issue. My wife was saying, yeah, well, some other phones have had that problem. And I was like, what? I don't remember any other phone doing that. So I'm making a video about it. But other than that, it's a good phone. It's a great phone. If you're skeptical about getting it, don't. I really truly think that, like I said, 95% of people that buy it are going to love it. Not just like it, they're going to love it. Now, that other 5% are going to be picky, anal people about, little stuff, like super, super picky, like the video clicking I was just mentioning. Maybe the video zoom not being as clear as the S23 Ultra. If somebody's that picky, then just get the S23 Ultra, because that's basically a flawless phone. Never had any issues with mine. Anything, nothing. Face unlock, perfect. Fingerprint sensor, perfect. Zooming in on videos, perfect. Battery life, really solid. Camera's phenomenal. Everything. So the S23 Ultra is a couple $100 more, but if you are that freaking picky, get the S23 Ultra. Everybody else, 95% of people are going to love this phone. I'm going to go. I got to run, but Pixel 8 Pro, subscribe to the channel. I got a ton of videos. I mentioned I'm editing 3 right now. I could think of 3 more just off the top of my head that I need to do as well. So just in the next couple days, I got 6 videos coming. This is a great phone, and I want to let you know it is a great phone, but I want to show you that it's a great phone as well. So definitely enjoying it, and I will see you next time. I appreciate the views. Peace.